Welcome to Sports Bios, the definitive exploration of the most captivating figures in athletics. Born on June 23, 1940, in St. Bethlehem, Tennessee, Wilma's early life was marked by challenges that would have deterred a lesser individual, but instead, they fueled her ascent to international acclaim. Wilma was the 20th of 22 children born to Ed and Blanche Rudolph, a family deeply rooted in the African-American community of Clarksville, Tennessee. Her childhood was spent in a small, segregated neighborhood where the rudiments of racial tension and economic hardship were ever present. Yet within this context, Wilma's family instilled in her a strong sense of self-worth, resilience, and an unshakable commitment to education and personal achievement. One of the pivotal moments in Wilma's early life came when she contracted polio at the age of 4, a disease that could have easily derailed her future. However, with the unwavering support of her family and the tireless efforts of her physical therapists, Wilma learned to walk again and eventually to run. This experience not only strengthened her leg, but also forged an indomitable spirit within her, a spirit that would propel her through the challenges of her athletic career. Wilma's educational journey began at Clarksville's all-black Burt High School, where she excelled academically and demonstrated a natural aptitude for sports, particularly track and field. It was during this period that she came under the mentorship of Coach Bill Coleman, a local track coach who recognized Wilma's innate talent and provided her with the technical expertise and encouragement she needed to hone her skills. The historical context of Wilma's early years is significant, as it was a time of great social change in America. The civil rights movement was gaining momentum, and women's roles in sports were beginning to expand beyond traditional boundaries. Wilma's experiences as a black woman in a predominantly white, male-dominated sport would later inform her unwavering commitment to breaking down barriers and challenging injustices. As we explore the formative years of Wilma Rudolph, it becomes evident that her family, community, and coaches played a pivotal role in shaping her character and future path. The lessons she learned during this period about perseverance, hard work, and the importance of community would serve as the foundation upon which she built her remarkable athletic career. The question remains, what sparks the transformation from a talented young athlete to a world-class champion? Is it the culmination of years of hard work and dedication, or is it something more intangible, a spark of passion, a dash of luck, or a pinch of destiny? The answer, much like Wilma's own story, is complex and multifaceted. It was during this period that Wilma came under the guidance of Coach Ed Temple, a renowned track coach who would play a pivotal role in shaping her athletic career. Under Coach Temple's tutelage, Wilma refined her skills, honing her technique and building her endurance. Her hard work paid off when she earned a scholarship to Tennessee State University, where she would go on to become a key member of the legendary Tiger Bells track team. One of the defining moments in Wilma's athletic career came in 1956 when she competed in the Melbourne Olympics at just 16 years old. Although she didn't medal in her first Olympic appearance, the experience had a profound impact on her, fueling her determination to succeed and solidifying her commitment to training. Over the next few years, Wilma dedicated herself to intense practice, pushing her body to its limits as she strove for excellence. The fruits of Wilma's labor became apparent in 1960 when she competed in the Rome Olympics. This time she was ready, and her performances on the track were nothing short of breathtaking. Wilma won 3 gold medals, setting multiple world records in the process, including the 100-meter dash, the 200-meter dash, and the 4x 100-meter relay. Her achievements sent shockwaves around the globe, earning her the nickname the Tornado, and cementing her status as an international sports icon. Wilma's success was not limited to the track. She also became a powerful symbol of hope and inspiration for African Americans during the civil rights movement. As Wilma herself once said, "I don't just run for myself, I run for all the people who believe in me." Throughout her career, Wilma faced numerous challenges, from racism and sexism to injuries and personal struggles. However, she never wavered, using these obstacles as motivation to push herself even harder. Her legacy extends far beyond her athletic achievements. inspiring generations of athletes and individuals around the world with her courage, resilience, and unwavering commitment to excellence. After retiring from competitive athletics, Wilma dedicated herself to coaching and education, using her platform to inspire and empower future generations of athletes. She worked as a track coach at various institutions, including Tennessee State University, where she had once been a star athlete herself. One of Wilma's most significant contributions during this period was her work with young athletes, particularly women and girls from underprivileged backgrounds. She established the Wilma Rudolph Foundation, which provided scholarships, training, and mentorship to aspiring athletes who might not have otherwise had access to such opportunities. Through her foundation, Wilma helped to create a pipeline of talented young athletes who would go on to achieve great things in their own right. In addition to her work with athletes, Wilma was also a tireless advocate for social justice and civil rights. She worked closely with prominent figures of the time, including Martin Luther King Jr. and Jesse Owens, to promote equality and fairness for all Americans. Her commitment to these causes was unwavering, and she continued to speak out against injustice and inequality throughout her life. She also received numerous other awards and honors, including the Presidential Medal of Freedom, which was awarded to her by President Bill Clinton in 1994. Despite her many achievements, Wilma's later years were not without challenge. She faced health problems, including a brain tumor that forced her to undergo surgery in 1994. However, even in the face of adversity, Wilma remained steadfast and courageous, inspiring those around her with her resilience and determination. Wilma Rudolph passed away on November 12, 1994, at the age of 54. Leaving behind a legacy that continues to inspire and captivate audiences around the globe. Her story is one of triumph, adversity, and the unyielding pursuit of greatness, a reminder that with hard work, dedication, and a commitment to excellence, anything is possible. She was a true pioneer, a trailblazer who paved the way for future generations of athletes and individuals around the world. In Wilma's own words, "I don't just run for myself. I run for all the people who believe in me." Her story is a powerful reminder that we all have the capacity to make a difference, to leave our mark on the world, and inspire others to do the same. Thank you for joining me on this journey through the extraordinary life of Wilma Rudolph. That's all for today's Sports Bios. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, I'm Howard Closewell, reminding you to keep shooting for your goals.